in today, so it is going to have to require me to type in everything. Is that alright with you? Yeah, okay, perfect. Let me just type in your card number really quick. Alright. Perfect. Okay, your account showed up. How many books are we returning today? I see you have quite a few checked out. No. There is nothing wrong with checking out a lot of books. That's the whole point of a library, so it's okay, really. Let me go ahead and just start then. But like I said, it's gonna take me typing in everything. Is that alright with you? Perfect. Yeah, I'm whispering, because it's a library, but also it's raining outside, and I'm trying to, enjoy my day. I'm drinking my little coffee, and I'm just trying to have a good time today, Yes, I love the rain. I love the rain too. Okay, so this is a pretty intense book. I've heard some things about it. It made some people very unnerved. Yes, I don't blame you if it made you slightly uncomfortable. That's kind of the whole point of their writing, I believe. Let me look it up. Okay, perfect. I see that. Let's go ahead and return. This was a quick turnaround. You've only had this one for like 2 days. I mean, it is kind of short, so I don't blame you, but yeah, this one is kind of a difficult read to some people. Yeah. Oh, now this book. This book is brilliant. Yeah, he wrote BoJack Horseman, the television show. Oh, this book made me feel so emotional. It's a very good collection of short stories. You didn't read it. You rented it for your sister. Yes, that does make sense. But I highly recommend, if you're ever wanting to go back, I can see that you have a lot of horror novels here, which is amazing. I love a good scary book. But this is a very good collection of short stories that really makes you feel a lot of things all at once. So let me go ahead and get that one typed in. She liked it. Well, at least somebody enjoyed it, Perfect. Yes, I do. I love his writing. I do love the show BoJack Horseman. I know some people may think that all I do is read books, but I quite like television when it's good and meaningful to me as well. Alright, so let me see what's next. Yes, lots of horror novels here. And that's okay. I think horror is a fantastic genre. The Red Dragon, this one was fantastic. It kind of read to me like a Criminal Minds episode. Yes, I think so too. Let me go ahead and type that in. So, this one is actually 2 days late. Did you know that it was due 2 days ago? No? Let me check on your account super quick, because from what I'm seeing, yes, you've never had a late book before, and none of these other ones are late, so what I'm going to do really quickly is just... There we go. I waived the late fee, but do remember that the point of a library is so that everybody can read. But yes, did you like this one? Yeah, you want to read the next one? You know what? Actually, somebody just returned the next one in the series. Do you want me to check that out for you? Yes, yeah, absolutely. Let me look for it real quick. Oh, okay. Here we go. This one is, I would say, the most popular one in the entire trainee, and the entire series, because of Clarice. They made it into a TV show, but it was not the same, in my opinion. here you are. Do you want me to just put it back in your bag? Okay, I'll just put it right there for you. Yes, I will say that that one is probably my favorite in the series, if we're being quite honest, but no pressure to enjoy anything, truly, truly. Let me grab the next one. Now this is another classic. This one is most definitely my least favorite in the series. I would say the problem with this writing, I don't know, it feels very run on. It's a lot of train of thought. Louis going through everything that he's thinking, that he's feeling, and that he was experiencing when he was a human or when he was with Lestat. And it just feels very like run on to me. But if you get into the next ones, there is a lot of good content there. Yes, you got this because of the television show. Well, they are quite different. I will say they are quite different. Well, in this one, you sit there and it's interesting because I'm not sure if Anne Rice was aware of what she was creating when she wrote this. I do think it's quite obvious what was going on with Lestat and Louis, but in the show they decided to make it more obvious. Sorry, there's a hair in my face and I cannot see. There we go. Yes, I highly recommend. I don't have one up here, but if you're interested in reading the next ones, I know that this one is kind of, in my opinion, I don't know about you, but in my opinion, a little more difficult of a read. But if you're interested in the next ones, we have some back in the horror section. I can look up the ISBN for you. Yes, okay. Okay, it looks like the only one we have right now is Queen of the Damned, which is the third book. Let me see when we'll get the second book in, okay? Let me just check something real quick. Okay, so somebody is currently reading the second book, but it should be back in 3 days. So if you do want to come back and get the second one, I highly recommend it. Yeah. I can also put it on hold for you. Would you like me to do that? Okay. Perfect. It is currently reserved for you, and I will make sure that when it does come in, you'll get a little text message, and it'll just say that the book is here and it is ready for you, but you will be the next person to be reading the book. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I really like the television show. It is quite different, but in my opinion, I do like the concept of adapting stuff rather than blatantly recreating it. So, alright, what's next? Well, it's interesting that this is next because I have a lot to say about adapting versus recreating. For this one, you're just like me. I saw the television show first, which feels very naughty to me. It feels like I shouldn't have done that, but I saw the television show first, and when I read the book, I was completely blown away by how different they are. They're very much not the same. It's not the same story. It's not, in the television show, it's about the family, and it's this concept of grief in a family. However, in the book, it's still this grieving sensation, and the house feels like its own character. The house feels alive, and yeah, I don't think I could even compare the book to the television show because they're so different, and this one, they're not even related, and I'm pretty sure, Eleanor and Theo are not related, and then there's Luke, who again is not related, and I don't even know if Stephen is a character. Yeah, Dr. Montague. I haven't read this one in a very long time. I read this back a few rows back there. Okay. Wow. I just read this one for the first time this week, and I feel like that is so embarrassing because this is quite a good book. This had me like on the edge of my seat the entire time. It's almost raunchy. It felt very disturbing, but in a very good way. I like this one a lot, yes. I have seen the television show. See, that's one thing about me. I believe that so many more books should be adapted into television shows rather than movies. Because in movies, you're so tight for time. You're so tight for everything, and you're not really sure if you're going to be able to get everything in. But with TV shows, did you see me zone out there? I'm so sorry about that. But with TV shows, yes, you can get a lot more. Yes, yes. You know exactly what I am saying. But yes, I really liked at the very end when you think it's her mother. And I read this the whole time and I was like, I'm sure it's the sister. And then they're like, no, it's the mother. And then they're like, no, it's the sister. That was so amazing. Yeah. Let me type that in for you. Perfect. I see you also currently have Gone Girl rented. Yes. Yes, for sure. You're halfway through that one. No, I don't think it's due. It's not due for another 2 weeks. You have plenty of time. You're totally okay. Yeah, but if you like her work, I mean, I would also check out Dark Places and other things that she's written before. Yes. Just one more book. Okay. Wow, this is a classic. You had a lot of horror and mystery, and then you have this classic one here. The Mystery at Lilac in Nancy Drew. Yes. Wow, I find the design of these books to be very comforting to me. Just the yellow spine and just the hardcover, like, I don't know. I just find these books to be quite comforting. Yes. Let me go ahead and type that one in. Okay. They actually adapted this one into a video game as well, and I highly recommend checking that one out if you're ever interested. I think it's The Secret of the Old Clock happens at the Lilac Inn. I could be completely mistaken, however, let's see. See, this one has The Secret of the Old Clock listed. I knew it was its own standalone book, but I do think that the Lilac Inn is in the video games as well. I just love Nancy Drew as a character. I find her quite riveting. Yes. Okay. Are there any more books? No? Well, then, as usual, I really appreciate you coming here to the library. I think more people need to get library cards, so convince your friends, convince your neighbors, convince everybody to come to the library just to open a card, because our funding is based on... Correct. It is based on card number, not necessarily numbers of books checked out, and I think people have that misconception that they can't help getting libraries open, but just go to your local library. Yes, just go to your local library and open a card. Exactly. Girl, you get me. Anyways, thank you so much for coming in today, and please drive safe in the rain. It's absolutely stunning out there. Yes, okay, bye-bye. Thank you guys for watching this video. This was kind of a random idea, and I'm not sure if I like it. I'm not sure if this is even a good video. I think I like the other two videos I made more, but having said that, this was fun to film, and I look forward to filming more and hopefully eventually getting a better microphone, because right now I'm really rocking with $30 on Amazon.